Have you ever wanted to experience the many hazards of aviation without the hassle of booking a Ryanair flight? Well, boy, have I got a game for you. Set in a cutesy and cartoony depiction of the worst conflict in human history, Bomber Crew takes you on an emotional roller coaster of getting attached to both your drippy-ass plane and your crew that can die at any moment without your input whatsoever. While your bomber is the first in the title, it's your crew that can have both funny names and skills that can make the game somewhat playable. The pilot is a good place to start. Self-explanatory, they make the bomber go and sometimes do a funny dive or spin. The many gunners make sure of the pilot's and others' safety by giving Fritz lead poisoning or just straight up launching heat seekers somehow. They switch ammo belts and die a lot, all for the sake of funny release. Talking about funny release, the bomber is in charge of that. He drops bombs, he takes pictures, every crew needs one, but you'd probably get by without him, he just presses one button. What you wouldn't get by without is the navigator, who lets you actually go to places.
How many cigarettes have you got on?
Either by navigating via land, which is semi-effective, seeing as you have to fly very low to sea ground, or the goated with the sauce option, which is navigating by the stars, that lets you just fly over enemies and not interact with them whatsoever, like the antisocial nerd you are. Oh yeah, and if you're an intellectual, he lets you plot custom markers that let you avoid enemy hazards, which makes him extremely useful. Paired with him is the radio man, who lets you scout ahead somehow via radio, call in Spitfires and auto-tag enemies. If this man is gone, you can't see shit, so make sure that he doesn't just pass away. And lastly, the throat goat, the sloppy toppy king, the absolute mad lad that is the engineer. He can make your fuel last longer or last shorter, which doesn't seem all that useful, and it's not, but usually he can do everything else as well. The way I play the game, my engineer is always the medic, the gunner, the pilot, the whatever he needs to be. Boy doesn't wear armor, cause fuck, he doesn't need it, but he's got balls of steel to protect him. The bomber gets some hot drip, but for now we'll stick with the Brits. Guns ranging from 20mm and quad 50 cal, with or without ammo feed, reducing the pain in the ass that reloading is. Systems that break less, freeing up your engineer to do everything on Earth. The equipment racks that really show your confidence in your ability.
Bruh.
Get the water, nigga!
You even get armor on your plane. Yes, armor, because if you go lightweight, you really don't like your crew. And engines to lift everything in the sky. What else would you want from a plane? What you would want is the style, because when everyone you love on your plane is dying, the funny writing on the side really will boost your morale. With the DLCs you even get rockets, and you even get to fly as the Americans. But sadly, not all DLCs are made equal, and the Americans are, in my opinion, just bigger, not better. The secret weapons, however, make the game very easy, and the game without DLCs might just be the superior in my opinion. Bomber Crew is a strong recommend. Very fun, very heartbreaking, everything you'd want in a game.